Nigga said, where you at? Nigga out here capping. My bad. You know, nigga who smoke. We don't be on time. My bad. Let me get this shit together though. Let me get it together though. Artmanapparel.com, best boxing merch in the game. DHP. You know what I'm saying? They hate when we start talking like that, but nah, shout out to DHP. Shout out to everybody that's putting it on for this boxing game. But anyways, look, Eddie Hearn, man, he said some really some interesting stuff that Loki just flew right under the fucking radar. It flew right under the radar. Niggas was like, I remember niggas was clowning Dev based off of things Eddie Hearn said, especially after that Ryan Garcia fight. After that fight, Eddie Hearn, he had nothing but with some words to say about Devin Haney, basically saying, Devin's not gonna be worth much, after his stock took a hit, even though he got the loss, taken off his record, ain't no coming back from that. He was saying things to that effect, but not no more. In the words of the late brother, Young Dolph, not no more. Eddie Hearn is not talking like that at all. What he's saying today is the complete opposite. What he's saying today is, man, oh man, I wish I could be the one that's managing Devin Haney right now. And when a man talks like that, he's talking because of money. He's talking like that because my bad. He's talking like that because of money. That's why he's talking like that. See, Devin Haney, he's in a good, like you said, Devin's in a good spot. He's in a good spot because he got all these promoters want him. Dana White needs him because, like he said out of his own mouth, I signed Shakur for a shit ton of money, a shit ton of money, and you need that. You need to recoup that shit ton of money. So what are you gonna do? You're gonna put your fighter in there against somebody that is gonna make you a shit ton of money. And Ryu just not my. He may not be the one for that, but you know who is? Debo Devin Haney. Debo Devin motherfucking Haney. Dev gonna whoop Keyshawn and Shakur Stevenson, like my dude said. Dev gonna cook that nigga. Bro, if you making all these stipulations is because you know you're not ready for a dude. It's like saying I can beat you in a race, but your shoes gotta be tied. I mean untied. Or I could beat you in a motherfucking arm wrestling competition, but I get to motherfucking stab you in your motherfucking hand before we can arm wrestle. Like stupid shit. There's always some dumb shit. Like how the hell you gonna tell a nigga a whole champion if you want to fight me, you gotta drop your belt? What are you losing in this situation? What are you putting up to make this fight? Because it seems like Dev is just the only nigga that's sacrificing. Oh, only thing he's sacrificing is the weight. He's sacrificing moving up in weight because he's too little. Fuck out of here, man. I'm pretty sure Dana White don't want to hear that too little shit either. I'm pretty sure nobody on Zuffa want to hear that too little shit at all. But yeah, I'll just listen to the good brother Chap side. And he was talking with Bill Haney. And they were saying some good shit. Said Keyshawn side, niggas been quiet. Niggas been quiet. I think Keyshawn looking for an exit route on Scary Eye. He looking for an exit route. That's probably why he's ranked in the IBF. Mm-mm-mm. Let me find out niggas just started coming to realization. And Bill, he said something that I said. I I said this. I said all that calling Devin Haney shit sounds cool. It sounds super cool until it's time to put pen to fucking paper. Oh, this is some good shit right here. Only y'all do. This is some good shit right here. Anyways, look, Keyshawn, I want to see that fight the most with Devin Haney because I'm gonna give it 1,000. It's the easiest. It's the easiest, and I know what that fight could do for Dev. Dev whooping that nigga is going what? He's gonna be larger. He's definitely gonna be more than a household name. Dev whoop Keyshawn because not saying Keyshawn is just some big super name, but Keyshawn is a good opponent that you could sell. You could sell to the public. Oh, this is the guy that Dev's about to fight. Look at him. Some say he's the next coming of Bud Crawford. It's shit like that, right? Devin beat that nigga stuck through the fucking roof. Stock is to the fucking roof. Real shit. But yeah, and then Dev beat. Let's say everything's perfect. Allah's the perfect plan. He make the shit happen, right? Devin beats Keyshawn, and then Dev goes on to beat Shakur Stevenson. Do you know how big that is? Do you know how big Tank can't say shit? Tank can't say shit. Tank is gonna have to accept whatever niggas is talking about. 50-50 down the middle, down the pop, down the pipe, 50-50. Said big announcement coming soon. Yo, yeah, yeah, yeah. It's coming soon. It's coming soon. It's coming soon. That's why I already cleared out my schedule when it comes to this artwork stuff. I got my last batch of hoodies I'm about to send out, tomorrow or whatever. And I'm clearing out my schedule. I'm not taking in no custom work because I'm making nothing but Devin Haney versus Shakur Stevenson, Keyshawn shit. That's all I'm making. I'm done doing illustrations for other folks. I'm about to just work strictly on artmanapparel.com designs for the summer, man, in the fall because we gotta get these fights rolling, man. Real shit. Said, do you think Devin gonna sign with Zuffa? Yeah, I heard that he's already in talks to signing with them. It's just that we just need a pencil in that opponent so it could be like a package deal. The zone's gonna come out and say, I mean not the zone. Zuffa's gonna come out and say they signed Devin Haney with this first fight, or you never know. Dev could fuck around and have a deal with. It's the way Eddie Hearn talking. The way Eddie Hearn is talking, shit. You you never know. You never know. Let me see if I can find that. I want to find a clip of Eddie Hearn talking that shit. And Dev is still young, only 27. Only 27, man. Shout out to him. Yeah. But yeah, shout out to the fighter. Um, Rest in peace to her. Hannah Rapp. Really unfortunate. She passed away. Artmanapparel.com. We share our love, for a fallen boxer. But yeah, here's the link in the chat. Let's see if I can find that video of Eddie Hearn talking that shit because Eddie knows, Eddie knows Devin is in a great position. He knows Devin is in a great position, and the reason why Eddie Hearn knows is because Eddie has a history with what's the name, Devin Haney, and he knows how this works. This big company comes and they have this big old fucking bag of money and they want to sign some good fighters. And Devin Haney's on the top of the list because he's independent. He's not attached to nobody. He can sign to whoever. So they throw him the bag. But now it's like Eddie Hearn's like, shit, man, I wish I could be his manager because I would be trying to put them in this deal, put them in that deal. Oh, I will negotiate this shit with Zuffa. We'll be making so much money. So much money. He know that he looking at that, bro. if he would probably say, man, knowing Eddie Hearn, he the type to say, man, I wish I'd rather have Devin Haney over motherfucking fucking what's his name, Sugar Ray Ford. I mean Ray Ford or something, right? Because it's like that's the type of fighter you need on your roster. But it's just so crazy how the tables turn. Uh, yeah. Said Dev has a leverage right now. They get at least 500 million out of the zone. Yeah, the zone can fuck around and come try to match that with Dev with Zufa and say, nah, 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 nah. We want Dev. If I was Eddie, I'd be putting my little bit in too. Hold on. That's what it sounds like. Man, where was I watching that video? I think I was watching it on Blue Buzz channel and he played Eddie Hearn saying it. Let me see. I think that's when he said it. Cause Eddie, he was talking that shit. Zero. I'm over here looking for the video, but nah, Eddie Hearn, he's talking that shit. He's talking that shit for sure. Because there's so much you can negotiate. So much. Say, Art man, how you member up over here? I was looking on your page, got me in champ. Um, you just I don't know if you talking about joining the link, the stream. Just click that link real quick. Man, but yeah, that's some shit. That is some shit right there. Hold on, let me see if I can find. I should have had that shit queued up, but now that Shakur has officially been announced that he signed with Zufa, do you think that Devin fight is gonna ever happen? And will you be able to make fight? Oh, you sent it to my inbox. Okay, okay. Let me see because I'm over here trying to figure this shit out. Who? I want to see him at that. I think that's gonna be the fight. I thought I saw you signed the agreement to do the fight, right? Nah, he's I was Zoo for boxing, but Devin supposedly is gonna sign with them, so it seems like it's gonna be. Listen, Devin, Keyshawn, Devin,
Devin, Shakur, Devin Tank, like right. Devin.
I don't got the pay. I don't have the paid membership thing. I don't know. YouTube don't do that for me yet. I don't know. I gotta go to my YouTube settings to activate that. But I do got artmanapparel.com, best boxing illustration merch in the game. But
Spot right now. Rolly.
hey, no, I was my dude. Yeah, this is what I was looking for. Okay. Commercial fights, yeah. Okay, man, I swear I wanted to get the clip of him actually saying, what you call it again? That he wished he was signing Devin. I think that was in the same clip, but he just said it a little bit later in the clip. But that's good shit though. It's still good shit because for somebody, a businessman like Eddie Hearn to see that shit, he know what the hell is going on, man. He know what the hell is going on because you have all the leverage. There's nobody outside of Tank that Shakur can fight that will generate the type of money that Devin Haney would make. Do y'all know that Devin Haney is the second highest grossing boxer in America behind Javante Davis? It's Javante Davis and then it's Devin Haney. But a lot of people, they don't like to take that in consideration because they hate Devin Haney. But he really makes shit move. When motherfuckers, just look at the last fight. Everybody talk about him fighting on the undercard as a trying to insult him. But last time I checked, you guys ran it up on the YouTube talking about Devin Haney's fight. Y'all ran it up the fucking viewership on Devin Haney's fight. The peak was at Devin Haney's fucking fight. Peak viewership was at when it was time for Devin Haney to fight because you guys were so interested in watching this guy fight, regardless if it was the undercard. The fight was so loud that even the people that did paid commentary, they're saying, "Damn, you know, it seems like this is the fight of the night because everybody's talking about this fight, Devin Haney versus Brian Norman. Great build up, all that. Devin Haney is the catch. He's the catch. Shakur can fight Ryu, but nigga, that's. He could fight Gary Russell. That's cool, but it ain't nothing like fighting Devin Haney, bro, or fighting Javante Davis. But you're not getting to Javante Davis, so you better muscle up. Some Shakur, you better put on some pounds. Man, Shakur, he bullshit. This what I personally, this what I would do if I was Shakur. If I was Shakur, I would continue clout chasing Devin Haney, and then I'll just pop out with that Ryu fight and just blame it on Devin Haney, right? But then I would fight Ryu at like a catch weight of like 144 type shit, 146, just to see, if I could really like hang with a nigga like at a certain weight class. Give yourself some time to build up that muscle too. So fight on like 144 and just pack it on, get you a nutritionist, what I'm saying, strength and conditioning coach that's gonna help you build on muscle naturally while you can eat, you know what I'm saying, to train and still be as sharp. That's what I would do. And then fight Devin Haney after Devin fights Keyshawn and pray, that Keyshawn puts enough wear and tear on Devin Haney by the time he gets to me. I'm gonna be able to like beat his ass. You know what I mean? He's not gonna be as difficult because he already got a little wear and tear on him and he's signed to fight, right? That's what I would do. But these niggas, they trying to make these certain risk, these certain calculated moves that don't involve risk. Every little fucking stipulation Shakur tried to throw out, that shit looks crazy. From the 144 shit to step on the weight scale, to step on the scale shit, prove your weight to the fucking drop your belt shit. Man, all that shit's gonna get thrown out the window if Dev goes and beat Keyshawn, which he needs to do. That's the fight I'll be running for. The Keyshawn fight. I'll get that fight on and popping because that is the fight. That is the fight where you beat this nigga. Oh yeah. Nigga, I ain't fighting you at 144, nigga. The pressure will be so bad. Zuffa will start sending you emails that sound like threats on nigga how you should accept fighting this nigga Devin at welterweight or else. Right? Straight up. So they go to purse bid tomorrow. So be it. Let's go. Let's go for it. I can't wait. I cannot fucking wait. That shit gonna go to purse bid. Niggas will be like, um, what y'all talking about with that contract again? Maybe I should take that. Talking about the business, man. That nigga been so quiet. That nigga been so quiet, ain't he? Bro, I've never seen Keyshawn like this. Even when Keyshawn didn't have fights, this nigga was still talking. He was active, bro. We just went, bro. Keyshawn had video after video of him in the water, punching the water. Devin Haney, Pitbull Cruz. I want all these niggas, man. Talking this shit, right? Looking like Chris Tucker. I want all the smoke. He want all the smoke. He pulling up with the fucking vans, Escalades, whatever. Listen to that NBA young boy talking about some, yeah, yeah. I got a brick for Debo. Whole time, Debo got a contract for you. They have a contract, and it's right in front of your face, and you're like, no, I don't think so. Smoke it. Right, that nigga looking like Chris Tucker talking about he coming for Debo, and you Craig, nigga, you ain't Craig, nigga. Your ass is smoky, nigga. Your ass is nigga. You lucky your ass ain't Ezel, nigga. Your ass is looking real smoky out here. It's a publicity stunt, yeah. We got two double barrel gun shotguns. Nigga, y'all ain't got shit over there. Hold the phone. Just Do Boxing is in the building. Just Do. Hey, you know, how can I forget? How can I forget what we were just talking about? Uh Shakur Stevenson talking about some, yeah, man, my bad, bro. My bad, Debo. I was just trolling, man. Stall me out. Cause niggas exposed him in his own game. Niggas try to play the, oh, you gotta post your weight shit. You gotta post your weight. Dev post his weight like, yeah, what's up? Oh, you know, I was just trolling I was just trolling, Dev. Nigga, get the fuck out of here. We don't want to hear that just trolling shit, nigga. Fuck you talking about, man? Maybe that shit going for on Just Do channel, but that shit ain't popping on our channel over here. We ain't listening to that shit. I was just trolling, big bro. Fuck out of here, man. Said Clout Boys. Just like the just like the bottle, the bottle popping with the sparklers. All these niggas do is clout chase. Clout chase, clout chase, clout chase. But they say build a one that's clout chasing. All right, sure. But it's okay though. Hold on. The link in the chat. The link definitely is in the chat. The link is definitely in the chat. But I can't wait though. Announcement coming soon. Announcement coming soon. Y'all ready to turn up though? I'm ready to turn up. I'm ready to paint some pictures. I'm ready to slap them bitches on some shirts. I'm ready to promote a great fucking fight. Because you see, Dev, he's doing all the heavy lifting. You know what I mean? Whether it's Dev fighting fucking Key or Dev fighting anybody, man, Dev is always doing the heavy lifting. Meanwhile, Niggas is niggas is looking at that Ryu option for Shakur as a real option because they know that's the type of time he on. They know that's a typical Shakur type of opponent. You know what I mean? So it's like, damn, Dev doing all the heavy lifting. Said Monday it's going down. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Ain't nobody look, and that's the thing with Shakur fans. They swear up and down niggas is scared for Devin. Like they think that niggas is scared for Devin. Oh, he's gonna fight Keyshawn. They backed into a corner. It's a lose lose. Nigga, no, he gonna beat the fuck out of Keyshawn. Nigga, that's really a win. That's really a win. Because if Dev is everybody who the person that we say he is, right? Right? Which he already proven, but this will be considered a nigga, a plus nigga fighting a motherfucking B minus. This nigga only got 15 fights. 15 fights. I'm low key being generous saying B minus because I don't want y'all to try to flip the script. Oh, our man said Keyshawn's a bum. No, I ain't saying Keyshawn's a bum. I'll always say this: Keyshawn is a good fighter. He just ain't ready yet. He ain't ready yet. Y'all taking that boy out the oven too soon. Cheese ain't melting yet, nigga. I'm taking that nigga out the oven too fucking soon. But he's still getting cooked. That's the thing, though. He's still gonna get cooked. I can't wait, bro. I cannot fucking wait. I can't wait. And here's the thing: with this Dev versus Keyshawn shit, I don't want to hear no boring fight, no none of that, because it's your man Keyshawn job to make it exciting. Y'all selling us that he's a power puncher, a KO artist. That's what y'all trying to tell us because, oh yeah, he beat Jermaine Ortiz. So I remember when Keyshawn moved up to 140 and originally looked slow. That's what I'm saying. That's what bro, that's what I said. And people said, nah, our man, you don't know boxing. Even though they see me in the gym, right? They see me in the gym sharpening my tools, learning this shit too, watching the sport, talk about this shit every day. They say, Art man, you don't know boxing. I mean, my whole life kind of revolves around boxing at this point. Because that's actually on like a good source of income in my life right now, this boxing shit. So it's like, damn, if I didn't know boxing, what the fuck y'all doing here? What y'all doing here listening to me, right? But yeah, nah, this nigga, they just talk a lot of shit because at the end of the day, they don't want Dev to be right. They don't want it to seem like Dev is actually the dude because they spent years shitting on this nigga. They spent years shitting on Dev. So imagine that the nigga you shitting on for years, this nigga end up being the person that's actually the nigga that did everything that you thought the other guys was gonna do. But yeah, Keyshawn definitely did look slow. He definitely did look slow. And I was pointing that out. I said, bro, this nigga was a lot faster at 135. I said he was a lot faster at 135. But they ain't trying to hear that. They ain't trying to hear that though. Because he beat Jermaine Ortiz. I really haven't seen nothing from Jermaine Ortiz that made me think that, okay, him and Devin are even comparable in skill. You know what it is? They just see a guy with that type of stature and say, "Oh well, see Dev, he's kind of built like that a little bit." So you see what Keyshawn was able to do, right? They see somebody that stature and say, "Oh well, look, well he's a straight up and down fighter. Devin, he doesn't have no special effects, so that's the same type of fighter." Bro, there's boxing fans that really look at Devin and think Devin's skills is just like mid. Like this nigga ain't good. But I'm not here to convince nobody. That's my thing though. I always tell fans, I'm not here to convince nobody, tell them, oh yeah, no, you should no, fuck all that. If you don't think this nigga, if you don't think he's good, then so be it. Oh shit. I think Dev hate come from Bill. Can't stand he's a go getter dad on this life. Nah, Bill, he's definitely that nigga. I fuck with Bill. Bill's definitely that dude. He definitely is, man. Like, if you're able to move like that for your son, like what? Not even just he ain't just doing it for Haney, he doing it for the other kids. I mean for Dev, he ain't just doing it for Dev, he doing it for the other kids too. So that's what's up. I fuck with that type of shit. Just as like a on a father type of shit. I respect that. Said I was arguing with a Tank fan at work, telling him if Devin get a hold of Tank, y'all gonna be sick. Bro, they don't want to believe it until it happens. But it's okay though. You're gonna make a lot of money in the process. That's why Devin, you know how they be like fighters are in a household name? Devin Haney's name is good in my household because that's money. like like my BM, she seen the Devin Haney Norman fight. We was watching that shit. Man, she know whenever we talking about Devin Haney, that's some motherfucking money because when he beat Norman, nigga, we cashed the fuck in, man. We went fucking crazy. That's why I can't wait for another fight because people still talking the same. They're talking the same. They're talking like Keyshawn Davis is gonna knock this nigga Devin Haney out, and that type of shit. It makes for good fights. Makes for good money fights. That's what boxing is about for real. For real. If any sport that niggas should be gambling on, or not saying I advise people to gamble, but if there's any sports where you can make some real deal paper gambling, it's boxing. It's definitely boxing. Said jab from the hip. You can't see it. Oh yeah, bro. I watched. Keyshawn only has a handful of fights, so it's not hard to see all his fights, right? I'll tell you right now, it's irresponsible. It was irresponsible to sign Keyshawn for this fight. That's probably why they have his second thoughts. Right. And I said Tank don't even bro. I don't even like thinking about Tank because it's like nigga, his date of return is a question mark. It's a mystery, nigga. Niggas expecting Tank to just pop back up like the motherfucking Dark Knight or something. Nah, it's gonna be a minute before we see Tank. He too hot. He got too much hot shit going on. But yeah, it's crazy though to see Keyshawn in the rankings in the IBF. Man, he better not back out, man. I swear, if he drop out the WBO rankings, how do you come back from that shit? How do you come back from that shit? Oh, I was just playing. I was just playing, big bro. Shout out to my dude stick. Hold on, I'm about to drop the link. Come join the stream real quick. Said Tank need to stay out of trouble and concentrate on boxing. He not doing it for the love of the game no more, bro. But I'm pretty sure he missed. If anything, Tank probably missed. He probably missed being the nigga that everybody's talking about. I don't think he likes being behind. Niggas talk about Dev and Shakur and all these other fighters. Just like niggas talking about Mayweather acting the same way. The next Black American to get the shine. That's what it sound like and look like.
Yeah, I mean that's exactly what it is, bro. You know, Mayweather never been the guy that wanted to pass the torch. The torch was never clearly passed. He didn't pass it to Terrence Crawford. He didn't pass it to
Then
Errol Spence.
passing the Spence, none of them niggas. He just
None
said,
of them.
"Oh,
Like it's kind of like he kind of like died down, and they just picked up. But and in this instance, shit, Bud would have had it, bro. Bud would have had. He would have had to because he's the most accomplished after Floyd. And then where does it land after that? Shit, you got no other option but to look at Devin Haney, bro. So I mean, which it's kind of like, bro, you being a star quarterback and niggas thinking they just as good as you, the second string. You see what I'm saying? The second string thinking he just as good as you because he was shining on JV. The nigga move up to varsity, and you still putting up numbers while this nigga ain't putting in no work. You put in all the work. You going to all the camps, getting all the scouts, all the recognition because you put in the work. And this nigga's going off what he think he is because of what he did at JV. That's a prime example of what we have with Devin Haney and Shakur. And nigga, it's envy, bro. It's clear as day envy. Like Eddie Hearn know what the business is, bro. He knows Devin Haney's the money. He knows Devin Haney is the money because he's willing to fight everybody. Like he's not willing to compromise himself for nothing. Like you see what I'm saying? Like he's gonna stick by what he's known to do. What him and Bill and they've built over there at DHP, and he's what a model of what the sport's supposed to be, bro. Like, and that's easy to
he's an
hate.
inspiration for the next generation."
Yes, bro. Like,
I
look at
seen I seen some young niggas on boxing Twitter, not boxing Twitter, just Instagram, and they're talking about, "Oh, I got the jab like Devin Haney, this and that." Da
bro.
da da da. I'm like, yeah, that's what you're supposed to be looking up to, nigga.
That shit's, bro. I'm gonna be real. That's a beautiful thing, bro. Because I know, bro. I know when one of these younger guys come up, bro, and it's their time. Devin's not going to be scared to pass the fucking torch, bro. Win, lose, or draw. He's
You
not
see
going
Devin? Can
to
you
pass
see
the torch,
Devin 35 fighting a young nigga like versus? Imagine Devin versus Abdul Mason in
bro.
2020
Yes,
and 2033 or some shit.
that nigga would do that, bro. He would do that just because he's a man, dog. Like he's a man. Like he moves like a man, bro. He just we look at these guys as amazing talents and generational talents, and he look at these niggas as just another fighter, just another opponent, and that's why the Dana Whites, the Eddie Hearns, the Bob Arams like to work with him. No matter what they say, if he go over there and try to work with him, they gonna accept him with open arms.
Because they know he gonna fight and they know he gonna bring some people in to watch him. Look,
Exactly,
look at the Norman, bro. Niggas forget Benavidez versus Yard card. Niggas don't give a fuck that it was Benavidez fight.
bro.
I fuck with Benavidez.
They really didn't, bro. That Benavidez fight wasn't the I mean, and it was one of the most exciting fights of the night, which was crazy because Benavidez came in there and did what the fuck he was supposed to do, and niggas still wasn't paying attention to that shit like that.
Because it's Dev Loki got like the Floyd effect where they want to see him lose, bro. So it's like they glued to the TV. Oh, is this gonna be the time somebody really chins him and he's out of here?
Bro, and you may get on my bumper about this, but Drake got this quote. It says, "Jealousy is just love and hate at the same time." Bro, them motherfuckers really secretly love Devin Haney, bro. They secretly love this motherfucker, but they can't stand him at the same time. And you know
Yeah,
how that shit works. They can't stand him because he's the poster child for the way shit's supposed to work. And you can't find a hair on this nigga's chinny chin. You can't touch a hair on this nigga's chinny chin chin. You can barely find a blemish in this nigga's record. So anything
the blemish is him being cheated.
exactly. So any bullshit you can find is what they're gonna try to make stick, bro. Uh, uh, it's jealousy, and it's not just from his peers, it's from fans too, bro. I think the fans get caught up in like being too emotionally invested in a fighter instead of the sport, and like they find themselves relating to these guys that they don't even fucking know, and putting themselves in situations and speaking as if it was them, disregarding what these guys are actually saying and doing. And there's people like us who hold these guys for what they do and what they say and how they move. And that's the issue we have, bro. These niggas
They don't like Devin because he exposing their favorite fighters. I'm
bad,
telling you, I've been watching boxing long enough to know they started niggas started beefing with Devin because he called out Tank.
bro. And it's crazy because when him and Tank was laughing, Kikiing talking about we the two best, talking about yeah, we just some light skinned brothers that at the top of the game. Man, nobody had nothing to say bad about Devin. They was calling him a knockout artist. He was calling out Lomachenko. They was saying Loma ducking Devin, Loma ducking Devin. Soon as Devin whooped Lomachenko ass, now he's just a villain. Nigga, like even before that, when he beat Cambosis, this nigga just became the Nightmare Haney out of nowhere, like overnight. It's just I feel like that's the equivalent of when Floyd beat Oscar. The nigga just took the throne, bro. He took it. He didn't he
They
took
gonna
it,
say what they want, but he separated himself from his peers with that one.
bro, for sure, for sure. And it's a blatant separation because them niggas wouldn't even have a lot of them niggas wouldn't even have like negotiated that shit. Like in the landscape
I
that
don't
we
even remember the niggas that Shakur even won the titles from, bro. Like, let's be fucking real, man. All of Devin's title fights, you know them fights. Niggas know them fights, bro. We don't know Joette Gonzalez. Like, nobody gives a fuck about that shit, bro.
yeah, that shit's and in today's time that shit looks bad because
It looks crazy.
nigga, you beat a and I like how they try to make these weird punk ass backstories like Shakur fighting Joey Gonzalez. They fought in the Olympics and this bullshit with him and Joette's sister and all this black versus Hispanic
Manic shit. It's
shit.
the same recipe every time. I'm tired of that shit.
Black versus Hispanic beef. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Go fight some real comp. Eat a steak.
Go fight some niggas, man.
Eat a steak. Go to a fucking 147. Fight real niggas that real fighters. It don't even have to be niggas. Let me take that back. Fight real fucking fighters that are not flat-footed fucking Hispanics that are just gonna sit in front of you and let you punch on them. If you're gonna fight somebody in the top 5 and show us who you believe you are. If you're not gonna do that, bro, man, get the fuck out of the sport we love, bro. Nobody has time for this shit. We grown ass men. Nobody finna sit here and converse about your daily tweets, nigga.
They,
Fighter, shut
he
the fuck
said
up, bro.
Floyd Mayweather Jr. He said Devin Haney improved. I think so too. A lot of people talking about some. Oh, he don't fight like the old Devin Haney. I think he fight better because he don't have to do too much to beat these dudes now.
Yeah,
It's easier.
he
Yeah,
don't he
I
don't fight as reckless, bro.
Yeah, he don't. And then I be trying to tell people, I be like, just because he ain't doing the most, that don't mean he can't do the most. If it came down to it,
I'm gonna be real with you. Hey man, I seen Dev get bit, bro. When Dev hit Brian Norman with that 3-2, bro, and Brian Norman got his ass up, bro. Dev was trying to get busy, nigga. Dev wasn't
I
trying to.
know
Brian was holding on.
he's trying to
the ref
destroy him.
started Hope breaking it apart, but Dev was going after that nigga. That nigga Brian Norman was looking like, man,
Like he like, what the fuck is going on? But Dev was trying to get busy. Niggas can't say that, man. Look, man.
I
You,
mean, Devin
what
know
I
how to
love,
bite
bro,
down.
is people going to fight looking at Brody like he's just some soft pillow fisted puncher who just gonna stay away from him, and then he step on their ass, and then they don't know what the fuck to do or how to react. That's just beautiful to me, bro. Because you shouldn't
Exactly.
underestimate nobody.
Exactly. Devin know how to bite down too. He's one of those fighters that know how to bite down and just get into it. I haven't seen Shakur go through that yet.
man, Shakur, he really exposed himself, bro. And his fans gonna try to deny it and act like ain't shit changed with his rep. Nah, some shit changed with his reputation, bro. They definitely looking at this nigga like, oh nah, nigga, there's somebody that there's always gonna be one nigga that you act totally different around, and it's Devin Haney. He was talking all that bitch nigga shit with motherfucking Shock, but he quiet as hell when it comes to Devin Haney. On some, oh, I was just trolling shit. Did y'all see them tweets yesterday?
Yep. Yep. Bro, Shakur. Bro, that dude is funny, bro. He's a funny ass dude, bro.
Well, Stay Dangerous. What's your thoughts on this whole Shakur Devin Haney thing? Do you think he's scared for real? Because everybody's saying that he's not. It's more of he just want to. He don't feel like the fight's fair. What do you think? Damn, I don't know if you can hear me, but Joe, what do you think about this shit?
Um, I think Shakur just avoider. He I don't know, bro. Like, I'm trying to think, like, okay, maybe it's Jay Prince, but nah, I can't even say it's Jay Prince because he kind of pulled this shit with Tank. Um, I don't know, bro. I don't know what happened to the
For
Shakur that said,
he didn't have this energy for Valdez. Like he really wanted to fight Valdez ass.
yeah, like he had this energy with William Zapata calling for his mandatory, bro. He did not need to fight William Zapata. He could have unified the belts, but I don't know. I don't know where this energy of where it come from. I remember when Shakur was. I remember when Shakur got the 135. He was like, "Yo, everybody's scared to fight me, man. Everybody's scared to fight me. Everybody ducking me.
Nobody
Everybody
has
ducking me."
ever been scared to fight, bro. Shakur has been the most called out fighter out of all the guys that we talk about today. Nigga, I can go down a heavy list of people that didn't call him out and even send him contracts. Fucking Josh Warrington called this nigga out. He ain't want no smoke after calling Josh Warrington out, saying he the only person that he wanted to fight and moved up. Then he said he wanted to fight fucking Carl Frampton. Carl Frampton sent him a contract. He turned that motherfucker down. Bro, Tank Davis told him, hey, you fight Edwin De Los Santos again, bro, and I'll fight you directly after that. Nigga didn't even say nothing about it, bro. It's hella niggas that told Shakur, hey, what they want to do to fight. Send him
You know,
offers.
when it comes to Tank and Shakur, he talked shit about Tank when he Tank talking about the stipulations, the rehydration clause and shit. He was saying all that shit.
Yeah, he damn sure did.
Yep.
Calling him a bitch and calling that shit lame and that's soft. And then, Shakur has a very heavy track record of doing exactly what the Tank Davis does and then getting no flack for it, how we gave Tank flack for it. Like he does, bro. His career is literally verbatim what Tank Davis does and says. and we was on Tank Bumper about it, but they protect Shakur about it.
Also, Shakur avoided shock twice. He
Bad.
was mandatory, and then this recent joint. So he's avoiding a lot of people, and I don't.
He was bro mandatory twice, and then we had this recent jump.
Oh shit.
Yeah, so I mean, Shakur, bro, you looking bad out here in these boxing streets, Brody. I'm not buying no fucking Shakur versus Emmanuel Vargas. I mean, whoever the fuck, what's this nigga name? Emiliano. I ain't
Yeah,
listening. I'm
Emiliano.
not buying that shit, bro. I'm not watching this shit.
I'm not watching that or Ryo, bro. I'm
I'm
not.
not
I'm
watching
not watching.
Ryo.
I'm not.
Fam.
If he gonna have to, bro, he's gonna have to fight like Devin or like Tank or like Keyshawn, which
That's
I
what I
don't
was
think
about to
he'll
say.
ever.
Like,
Yeah.
hey,
If he,
Art, what you think? You think this shit, and you too, bro? What do y'all think? Y'all think this smoke, like, that's going on between this triangle that we got? Do you think that's gonna break the bros apart? You think that's gonna break the group apart? Because somebody's gonna get this fight and get paid astronomically, bro.
I think it will. I think shit. If Shakur had heart and stole the fight from Keyshawn, I think it would definitely break it. I think it will because Keyshawn's gonna feel like, damn, bro, y'all threw me in the fire. But then again, it's his choice because Keyshawn don't need to take this fight. He's in the IBF rankings, so he's gonna try to play it out. But I think he should fight Devin, and I think he should stop being dumb and take the fight that, or take the percentage of money that he already has already, instead of waiting for the purse bid. Because if you anticipate on the purse bid, say top rank gives you 20K, so you are going to make 25% of that. So you just make yourself look fool.
Yeah, and people don't understand that aspect of it, bro. They think, oh, 25% is a low ball offer, 25% is a low ball offer, brother. 25% is what he's like guaranteed. That's like what they owe him 25%, and then the money's not even coming from Devin. Why everybody act like the DHP is the only company in boxing that has to pay niggas directly?
Because they hate Devin.
Like nigga, Devin's not paying Keyshawn, bro. If you want more money, you need to go to the niggas who are paying you.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, why are you trying to demand? You want DHP the only company who has to pay niggas out of their own pocket? That shit don't even make sense. Y'all don't ask Golden Boy to do this shit. Like, what the fuck? Y'all don't ask you don't ask Bob Arum, hey, pay me directly. Don't go to the networks. Fuck what the networks say. Just pay me what I say. Get the fuck out of here, bro.
And you know what too? They'll say that about Devin, and then if Devin doesn't do it, then they'll say, "Oh, your promotional company ain't real. It's a paper promotional company. That ain't real. It ain't real." Like, bro, Devin is a boss, bro, and he's been showing y'all that it is real. Even Eddie Heard saying it. Eddie
Yeah,
Heard saying it.
I ain't gonna lie to you.
Eddie saying he wish he was with that nigga.
Eddie knew he fucked up. Eddie knew he fucked up because, bro, that's the only reason niggas even know or like Eddie or even heard of Eddie in America. Bro, when the niggas wasn't fucking with Eddie Hearn or DAZN. If it wasn't for Devin Haney, bro, DAZN would not be in position that they are today in America. They'll be
Yeah,
covering,
he was the
100%.
first.
they'll be covering fucking cricket and shit like that, badminton and all that.
Yeah, when they know they got leverage, they're a pain.
All I gotta say is being a Devin Haney fan is a great feeling right now because my boy has options, bro. And if he signs, like allegedly, if he signs with the zone, bro, he's gonna be having so many options to make fights. Now,
Bro, if he
now if
signed with DAZN, he's fighting Teofimo, the winner of Teofimo and what's the name next.
and I'm with that. I want my dude, I want my boy to get belts. I
I
want him
think
to chase belts.
the zone Matchroom fuck around and bid on Keyshawn versus
If he signed, right?
yeah, if he signs.
Yeah. Because, bro, one thing I've never heard about is Devin Haney doing bad business.
Yeah.
Yep.
You ain't never
They're
heard that.
doing bad business with him.
Bam. In reality, all these promoters rather do business with Devin Haney than their top fighters, which is crazy.
Because these niggas got all these other niggas coming a whole lot of a list of trouble.
Yeah, like nobody's willing to risk all that paper on Keyshawn and then him to go in there and fucking put, bro. This is the type of shit Keyshawn to do. Keyshawn to go in there, start a whole altercation, talking crazy to fucking Bill and Sean. Sean been to piece this fucking big brother up, and now the nigga found a reason not to fight Devin on fight night. Man, ain't nobody want to put no money up for that shit.
Yeah.
Nobody want to risk paper for that shit. And not
Or
only
if they would, I wouldn't. They probably put a clause in the contract saying if Keyshawn fucks it up, he owes them money.
yeah, that's true. Because nigga, you a risk, bro. You a risk. You didn't miss weight. You didn't pop dirty, and you didn't fucked up, dog. Art man, I just realized this nigga 15-0, bro. You can really be like fucking 20-0. You could really be like,
Yeah, and I posted on Twitter. It's getting a little traction. I said, "Damn, man," because Andy Cruz just won a fight, and I'm like, "Dude, nigga, you could have. Know how many fights you could have had before fighting Devin? You could have had a solid resume before getting your ass kicked."
Bro, he could have been a champion.
or I'm gonna be real with you, fam. He could have actually been in a position to where we don't know who was going to fucking win. You could have literally been you could have challenged yourself early. You could have fought the Andy Cruz, nigga. You was in a position to fight Shakur Stevenson, win, lose, or draw. You could have fought this nigga. You could have fought that nigga. You could have fought Teofimo Lopez. You and Tank Davis had smoke. You could have fought all of these niggas. This all was in your lineup, and you fought none of them. If you had fought all these guys, let's say you became out successful fighting these guys, and now you finna fight Devin Haney. Bro, you wouldn't have had to ask for no more money, for one. And for two, niggas won't be on your bumper thinking you just finna go in here and get your ass wiped up like you're about to. Like,
facts. And the fight would have been bigger. It would be way bigger.
yeah, but this nigga's a lame, fam. He's a store runner. He's a store runner.
They're all store runners. Him and Hitchens, bro. They're both store runners.
He ain't even a good store runner. Nigga bring back the wrong papers.
So I want to do like a little what have you heard?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, look, see, Rayo stopped De Los Santos, but it would have been lit if fucking Keyshawn Davis was the one that stopped De Los Santos. That shit would have been a fucking movie.
And in my opinion, bro, Keyshawn's more polished than Rayo, bro. I feel like he's nicer with he's a nicer boxer. He punches a little bit harder, and his punch placement's a little bit better. Rayo be looking sloppy, and he just got squad. He just can fight. Now, Keyshawn, he can box, bro. I'm not saying he's goddamn Floyd Mayweather, but Keyshawn can box. That's one thing he can do. He's a good fighter. But, dog, his stock would have went up high. Bro, his stock would have went up higher than Shakur's. You beat Edwin De Los Santos because you ran from him.
KO.
I knocked him out. You beat him because you ran from him. I put him to sleep. Had a nigga ass in the air. There's difference. But
I agree.
What we have to ask ourselves these days, bro, or what's these guys' motives for fighting? Like, why are they fighting? And once you figure that out, you can hold them to that standard. But you should stay in that lane specifically. If I don't know if you agree with me. And what I mean by that is like Tank Davis. Tank Davis wants money fights. This is what he wants, to fight for money. He ain't studying no damn belts. So, bro, I accept you for that. You need to stay on that. Don't come around here trying to say it's strap season, talking about you want to be undisputed. I don't want to hear that bullshit.
I agree. And if they do that, then we have to hold them accountable.
Exactly.
Like, I'm cool with Shakur being like, yo, I want money. Cool. Okay, stick the money, bro. But if you talking about this and that and the third and the whoop, bro, I'm going to go at you, bro. And that's what I'm doing.
And let me tell you, let's talk about black people, bro. Our people. Why are we so quick to like defend our people when they're blatantly wrong and don't defend them when they're fucking not wrong and being criticized unfairly? Nigga, you were quick to little JoJo who go up and goddamn pop off at the Coliseum, do some dumbass shit. Y'all quick to free him, defend them to the utmost. Then you got a motherfucker that grew up in the same environment as little JoJo that grows up and become a fucking scholar, an author, a doctor, a lawyer, nigga, you don't. They don't get none of that. And what I'm pointing out is why the fuck do Devin get shitted on and Keyshawn had a fucking smoother opportunity to success?
Literally.
You have
Yeah,
a machine backing you.
I don't know, bro.
You got
Like,
to go to the Olympics. Not only did you get to go to the Olympics, you got to go to the Olympics.
Twice.
Try out the pros, not ready, go back to the Olympics, get your ass whooped, then turn pro and became a champion in less than 15 fights. Bro, how the fuck are we not criticizing this nigga for popping dirty, for missing fucking weight, for hosting all this bullshit that he's doing in the sport, but y'all are on Devin's neck for existing?
but stay, I'm right where you are, bro. That's exactly how I feel. I rock with a lot of the black fighters. I just don't rock with Dillian White. But bro, all the other people, man, like Ryan Garcia, man, fuck Ryan Garcia. I disrespect him every time I get. But when it comes down to Shakur, even when me and Shakur had a back and forth on Twitter, I told this dude, I'm like, bro, I rock with you, bro, but you flawed. You flawed. And that's all I go at him for is because he's flawed, bro. If he cleaned up his flaw, if he cleaned up, because he can clean up what he's doing, but he doesn't want to. If he can clean that up, bro, I wouldn't have a problem with Shakur. I wouldn't have a problem with Tank. If they literally just clean up what they did.
And he very much can clean up what he did, bro. Like, listen, if he was to right now, even if he didn't fight Devin, if this is some shit niggas will be okay with. If Shakur didn't fight Devin, he said, nah, I'm not fighting Devin right now. I don't think I'm ready. Okay, boom. I fight Gary Antoine Russell. I'll whoop on Gary Antoine Russell ass. Then say if he don't want to move up, he moved back down to 135. He fight Abdullah Mason right away. After he fucking fight Abdullah Mason, say he beat Abdullah, he fight Raymond Murtala, right? And then he moves. You can fucking go back up, fight O'Shaquie Foster. If that's some shit that'll satisfy the fans.
I agree.
That doesn't have Tank Davis or Devin Haney included. Yeah, we'll want to see them fights, but the niggas will stop being on your bumper so heavy because you're actually getting active.
Yeah, and bro, that's literally what Devin's doing. When he couldn't get the fight with none of those dudes, bro, what did he do? He went after Brian Norman. Like, he's doing that. And Shakur could do that as well. I'm not mad that Shakur fought Tio, bro. I didn't ask for it, but I'm not mad at that fight. I'm not mad at it at all. Because Tio's a good name. It's a good name. But like, bro, that doesn't mean you can't stop doing what you're doing, bro. You got to keep going. I want to see you fight. If you don't want to fight Devin, cool. Fight Shock. Fight Gary. Fight Dalton Smith, bro. Fight the dudes in your weight class or something. Like, I don't want to see you fight somebody that I'm not asking you to fight.
I mean, exactly. Bro, to be real, man, I know you wasn't even checking for the Tio fight. Bro, ain't nobody in the book of fantasy fights.
I wasn't. I'm like, nigga, if there's anybody you should be moving up to fight is Devin.
Ain't nobody ever picked it on the game, Shakur and Tio. Nigga, ain't nobody ever thought about that shit.
Yeah.
Nigga.
When it always came down to Shakur, it was always Tank and Devin. Always Tank and Devin for me. Loma came in there too. That was the third name. But that was it. I never asked Shakur to fight Tio. I never asked Shakur to fight Ryan. I always wanted Ryan to fight Devin and fight Tank. Those are the two names I wanted. I didn't
ask Devin to fight Ryan. I didn't give a fuck about that shit. I ain't asked Devin to fight Ryan, but I wasn't mad at it. The same way I wouldn't be mad at fucking Shakur for fighting Gary Antoine. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I didn't ask for that shit. Now, what I am asking for is you to fight O'Shaquie Foster, for you to fight Gervonta Davis, for you to fight Devin Haney, for you to fight fucking Abdullah Mason. What are we talking about here? Bro, fam, Devin Haney just weighed 100 and what? 58 pounds?
159.
Yeah.
Bro, didn't Keyshawn just weigh 156?
Yep.
Nigga, I don't want to hear no excuses. And hold on. Not only that, Didn't Shakur just take a picture with Conor Ben and was bigger than him?
Yep. And he called him small.
Fuck out of here, bro.
And that was my whole preference of why I called, because I called the dude a weight police, bro. And then he replied to me talking about something. And then I told him, but bro, you be contradicting yourself, bro. You talking about you small, you this and that, making it a big deal about weight. But then in the same sentence, you calling all these people you come face to face with, i.e., Ryan and Tio and Connor, small. So what are we talking about? Like, yeah, I'm gonna go at you, bro. But it's not in a place of hate. It's in a place of criticism.
Because look, you can't have it both ways.
Yeah,
Like you can't get upset when people that don't look like you criticize you unfairly, and then still get upset when people who do look like you, who hold you to the standard of where you're supposed to be held to, give you constructive criticism. You can't have it both ways. Like if this was in another world, bro, you see what I'm saying? Like you have to police your own. Because when you don't, like even back in the day, if you don't police your own, when a motherfucker that doesn't look like you polices, you're not gonna like that shit. So
yeah,
you gotta have that shit. You can't have that shit both ways. You gotta pick your battle,
bruh,
nigga.
bruh, stay. I'm more of a. I'm not even. I don't claim myself as a Shakur fan, but I like Shakur. I'm more of a fan of Shakur than most of these people that say they're fans of Shakur, because at least I'm not protecting them. At least I'm like, yo, you doing good right here. Good job. Like when he did that shit with the Eddie Hearn, where he signed that business proposition where he was like, bro, I can drop myself or Eddie can drop me. I was like, bro, that's a good move. Good job. And but then in the same context, when he mess up, I'm gonna be like, bro, you're messing up. And just know it's not from a place of hate. It's from a place of, bro, I want you to do better because I rock with you.
Yeah, I mean, all I can say is what I'm starting to realize is this is less of a Shakur thing, and this is more of like a Wactive Squad thing because people, how are so people so soon to forget? Yeah, we praise Terrence Crawford right now. Everybody loves Terrence Crawford, including myself right now. But bro, Bud was on the same type of time.
Yep.
Like he was on the exact same type of time. He probably wasn't as bad as a liar as Shakur. He was
Yep.
quiet, like he a little more quiet. He wasn't as vocal as Shakur. But bro, he was on the same type of time. But fam, we were borderline calling Bud Cocoon, bro, because of the way he was moving. Like
Yep.
so, this nigga Shakur is I don't know, bro. He putting the icing on the shit, fam.
I think they all have like, I ain't gonna
I
solidify
think,
them as coons,
in
but they
my
have
opinion, will
coon
always
seem
be
to be.
this. I think the reason why Shakur is getting the slack for me personally, and others might feel the same way, is because the way Shakur was marketed to us, he was marketed as like the next chosen one, the next Andre Ward, Bud Crawford, Floyd Mayweather type. Like he's all about these legacy fights. But now it's like you're just becoming the I want the big money fights. Fuck the legacy type shit. And it's like, nigga, that's not even your whole MO, nigga. You were supposed to be the second coming of fucking Lord and shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and what this what kills me: the repeated lies and contradictions and fam. Like for what they hyped you up to be, you didn't even try to live up to that shit. Like
Not at all.
you didn't even try. You didn't even attempt.
Not at all. Like, what is his legacy fight? Oscar Valdez? Oh, Tio Lopez, the nigga that there's so many uh, blueprints on how to beat him.
Bro, fuck the blueprint on how to beat him hard, man. Think about this, bro. The nigga came into the fight knowing he wasn't about to beat him. He said it, bro. I know I can't beat these guys, bro. I know, bro. They're better than me. It just is what it is. He said they're black. They're better than me. I knew this.
Yeah,
Not scared to fight him though, bro. He knew he was better than him and still signed the contract and still said he'll come in that bitch and attempt. Now I can respect that, bro. I don't even like this nigga, but I can respect that.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, I don't like T.O. either, but I respect him more. I mean, he's racist, so I don't fuck with him, but I could respect his like him just getting in the ring.
shit, it was worse than the racists is the people who denounce their own.
Yep.
That's worse than the racists, and that's what we're dealing with here. A person who denounces his own people. So, I mean, you have to look at them as,
That part. Yeah, I can't see. And then this whole small chick, Shakur was bigger than Tio.
Yep.
bro. Shakur made Tio look like a fucking, I ain't gonna say a child, but nigga, Shakur look like boots in that bitch, bro. Shakur was at least like 155, 157 that night, bro. Ain't no way that nigga won 160 at least.
That
And
boy.
I want to know what this notion is because I had a whole debate on Art Man channel about this shit and against like three niggas. Nigga, y'all was telling me Devin weighed in at 165 pounds when he fought Regis Prograis. This nigga's not even in camp right now. He weighing in at 159.
159. I ain't gonna lie. Me, myself, personally, I thought he was in that video of him in the bag. I thought he was at least like 165.
Hey, and guess what? That nigga dad said he don't walk around that heavy, bro. So I'm taking Bill word for it, bro. People say Bill be capping, but can't tell me one lie he made. I mean,
Bill be standing on this shit, bro. He been standing on this stuff, bro.
Shakur
He's
be
so
capping.
consistent.
He said the negotiations was fake.
bro,
Niggas ain't chewing him up for saying that.
I got
You
a
literally told us that the
I got a
negotiations was
contract.
fake.
But then he said that he been negotiating Zuffa since January. So how's it fucking fake? You said negotiations are fake. You said you got a contract and they lowballed you. Then you said you didn't receive a contract. Then you said you was negotiating with Zuffa since your last fight in January.
Then you said you signed it, but then you said you didn't sign it, but you verbally agreed to sign it. Like,
Yeah,
nigga, the
you
fuck?
verbally, and everybody knows, nigga. We have when you sign to a promotional company, you sign the promotional agreement. Then you have what they call fight contracts. You didn't sign the fight contract. You signed the promotional agreement, but you didn't sign the fight contract. And what's so crazy about that? With you not signing the fight contract, and Zuffa's whole purpose of coming to you was to have you and Devin fight each other, nigga. You breached the contract agreement. Devin don't even have to sign to them niggas no more, bro. And even
Nope.
if he did sign to them niggas, he don't have to fucking do nothing they say no more. He can
Nope.
he can move how he wants to move, and they still have to pay them because they contractually obligated. But y'all broke y'all terms.
Dev, I'll fucking sign. I'll fuck around and sign with Eddie Hearn real fast
Shit,
Bruh,
he can right now.
bro.
and have
Devin
Zuffa throw me a fucking bag just for the Shakur
is
fight.
that's exactly what I was about to say. Devin could literally ask for a bigger bag to get
That's why
him.
Eddie Hearn putting this bid in, man. I wish I was signed to I could sign Devin. Nigga, it's so crazy. Eddie Hearn is such a stake because this nigga was talking hot shit when Devin got cheated by Ryan. It was more of like, that nigga, he took an unofficial L, but
Yeah, but
he's
bro,
basically worthless now. He's not getting all that money them niggas been asking for. Can't
bro,
ask for that no more. So Eddie was low key celebrating that shit.
he said Majestic said he was 170 hitting that top rank bag, bro. That was the next day.
Hey, somebody told me that Devin waited a whole month from that video of him hitting the bag was was old and him hitting on the scale was new. Basically saying like he finessed. He's
How the
finessing
fuck?
the
The
public.
nigga had the same hair.
I know that's exactly what I said. I said so I said, damn, he just kept the same hair length for that long. And nigga was like, oh nigga, you just don't see shit because you're a Devin fan. I'm
But
like, all right, bro.
that's a hater narrative, bro. That's some
You just
hater
don't see
shit.
it, bro. You don't
Yeah,
see it, man. I'm
they.
like,
You
all
know what
right,
it
nigga.
is, bro. You know what it is, bro. They can't picture this shit because they can't see themselves being that disciplined. Like that shit is projection. Just because you can't do this shit or you don't see your favorite fighter do this shit, don't say it's not possible, bro. Don't say it's not a thing. Because there's actually niggas who take this boxing shit not just as a job, but as a lifestyle. See what I'm saying? Like
Yep. And
That's why I
Devin's
be
one
trying
of
to tell
them.
them niggas. They be like, "All right, man, you don't know shit about boxing." I'm like, nigga, I'm actually trying to at least learn this shit. What y'all niggas doing? Not a motherfucking thing.
Like, fam, I could say you live a boxing. You're not competing, but I mean, you're in the gym every day. You watch what you do, your road work. You don't you get your proper rest, bro. That's the lifestyle of a boxer, bro. Like, nigga, you're not going to the club, drinking shots,
That's
beefing with
why I understand, nigga. If
Yeah,
niggas
you're
was taking
definitely
pads, shit
disciplined.
would be way different.
exactly. But when you take peds, you can go, bro. I can be in the club every fucking day. I can go drink as much as I want to drink. Like when I take peds, like you see what I'm saying? If I was on peds, I could do whatever the fuck I want to do. And minimal training will give me maximum action, like maximum results.
It's
And then,
like they want the lifestyle of being a world class boxer, but they don't want to put in the work to be a world class boxer.
And that's a fact.
shit, Muhammad Ali said, training ain't hard. Shit, staying disciplined ain't hard. The hardest part of this shit is staying out the nightclubs, dodging these women, staying focused, doing all this shit. Because what you gotta remember is, see, and this, bro, I'm gonna it's why when they use that narrative that Devin was silver spoon fed, and I was like, I'll tell them, yeah, okay, he's silver spoon fed, and his reason why is stronger than a nigga who come from the projects. Reason why? Because he always had money.
Facts.
Like, so his reason
And
why
then
of doing this shit is deeper than yours.
and
You
then
say
you gotta
you're silver
realize
spoon
another
fed.
thing too, bro, is like a lot of these dudes, they've been in the gym since they was little boys and they never got to celebrate anything. So once they get a big contract, making some money, they wanna relax. They feel like they made it now. They don't want to put in the work to make it to the next level.
Yep. But that's what that lifestyle that Devin has came from, bro. That makes him more dangerous, bro. It makes him a way dangerous fighter, bro, because he has a why. He doesn't
Yeah,
he doesn't need to make money and be on the silk sheets and kick back like nah, bro. He's in this joint for greatness. He's in this joint for legacy, to
it's all
be
about
known.
legacy with Dev. That's why I fuck with him.
Hey, dude, sneakers and boxing, man. What you think about Eddie Hearn saying that Dev's in a good position and he wish that he could sign him?
Because Eddie Hearn know what's going on with the zone. Like the zone is tied to everybody, bro. You know how many fights is lined up for Devin? They could put him with Tank. They could put him with Shakur. They could put not with Shakur. They could put him with Tank. They could put him with motherfucking
They can put him with
with
Shakur.
Keyshawn. Yeah, they
TL too.
can. They can. It's so many fights lined up for Devin. And the thing is, a lot of these guys are not popular unless they're tied to Devin. This is why they're all attaching themselves to Devin. Every time they have a fight, when it's time to promote their fight, they bring Devin up. Like nobody cares about these dudes unless they're attached to Devin. And
And
if
that's
you
a fact.
recognize that, that's the overall thing with the whole boxing thing. Look at everybody except the heavyweights. Like they even trying to put them with Boots. They trying to match Devin with everybody.
Bro, they said he should fight David Benavidez.
Come on, bro. Come on. And the way I'm looking at it is like, yo, you know that DHP is a promotional company. They could go negotiate a bag directly with the zone. So he can get a bag as a fucking fighter and get a bag as a promoter. They listen, Eddie Hearn got $1 billion from the zone. Why can't Bill and Devin get that kind of money from them?
Exactly. Bro, and I'm
Yeah.
telling you too, Devin, I think Devin signing to the zone. I said this yesterday on BS channel too. Shout out BF. I said that bro, it's beneficial for him and it's beneficial for the fans because the fans are gonna get the fights that they want. And Devin's gonna get his bag. That's the one that's like a him signing is very important for fans because at least for him he's trying to shoot for legacy unlike like other fighters that sign in and they just want to make money. They just want to make money and fighting bums or
Bro,
whatever.
that's why Dana White is so infatuated with the idea of having Devin Haney in my stable because nigga, I could tell Devin Haney you're fighting Art Man, you fighting Art Man tomorrow, and then after you fighting Stay Dangerous the next Saturday, and then he can be like, damn, what's the money look like?
Yep.
Like the money good,
Looking
nigga.
like the money good for
Hey,
real.
well, like, and if the money, even if the money ain't all the way good, he can be like, damn, shit. Hey, we got hotels and shit. Like that's this shit all set up. Shit, what he getting? Hey,
Mhm.
shit. If everything's straight, I'll go over there and whoop that ass real quick, bro. And that's what Devin is, bro. He's not gonna turn down no fighter. This nigga,
Yeah.
No
dog.
smoke.
Think about this. Who else put out a hit list?
That hasn't been done in a
And
long
actually
time,
hit one of
bro.
the niggas on the list.
Yep.
Not just hit one of the niggas on the list. Went in order from number one until he hit one. Negotiated
Not
with
like
this
the rest
nigga.
of them. Devin got
Negotiated
the
with this nigga.
opportunity
It
to
didn't work
clean up
out.
everybody that's out there, all the top fighters. The
And
only
and
person that I see him having trouble with is Boots. That's a tough fight. You know what I'm saying? But I think Dev probably could edge it out on points. But he could clear the whole field. The whole field. Everybody. He even could get the fight with Ryan.
I mean,
Like,
I don't even think. I think it's a little bit bigger than that. Instead of like, yes, he does have the potential and the skill and the backing to do exactly what you just said,
I'm
bro.
just saying, like with the DAZN deal, is access to all of that, and they're gonna try to make it happen. They're gonna
I
drop the biggest bag they can possibly drop on Devin, and then they're gonna go around and make these fights happen.
I think Devin's why is for his legacy and also for the people coming up behind him to not take this shit from these people, bro. To move
Facts.
to move righteously, to show these people how, to show these youngins how you can fucking move righteous. You can move, stay true to you, not take no bullshit, and not sell your soul to these fucking promotional companies. And you can still make
Right,
money and still be the biggest and still be the best and have all the accolades, all the prestige and everything
right.
without selling your soul, bro. This is Nipsey Hussle in boxing, fam. This is
And
straight up.
y'all was asking why he get all the flack that he
Yeah,
get. Like
I've been saying that a lot.
they're the only people that's moving at the way that they're moving in boxing. They're an independent promotional company, and the boxer is a star boxer. Like who else got
You
that
never hear
package?
Devin say, "Oh man, I'm stuck with this contract, man. I'm about to call my lawyers to get me out." It's
Never.
Nah.
always these niggas.
Because the nigga
So
ain't signing no contract if it ain't
he
right.
get the flack he get because imagine all the hit pieces that these other promotional companies put out about Devin Haney. In a way that black people consume media. They headline consumers. Nobody reads anything, no information, no research. So if you constantly seeing bad things on your timeline about a motherfucker, you gonna believe it eventually if you don't have critical thinking skills.
Yep.
And most of the people that consume the internet don't really have critical thinking skills. Most of Devin Haney fans, like, yo, we have high school diplomas, we graduated from college, we got jobs and shit like that. We got shit to do. We don't have time to be on the internet all the time unless we emphatical like us. You know what I'm saying? So we are
I don't like Devin because he
delegating
don't
our
got
time.
drip.
Yeah, we delegating our time between work and our lives and our families, and we on the internet. But
I keep
mostly other people have no life besides just being on the internet.
I keep telling people, bro, you disrespecting boxing by disrespecting Devin Haney, bro, because Devin Haney's the only person who's actually trying to push boxing into a better place right now.
Bro,
They
Devin
don't
Haney,
understand the significance. They still living in troll culture. They just on some internet dumb shit.
this is how boxing works. Devin Haney is Errol Spence Jr. without the fucking take away the gangster shit, take away the alter ego, take away the alcohol, the club, the rapper beef, all that bullshit. Just take it away. If this nigga just was focused strictly on boxing. Niggas love Errol Spence Jr. because of all that bullshit that he had that came with him. Niggas hate Devin Haney because you can't find none of this shit about this damn dude, bro.
Mm-hmm.
There is no smudge. There's no smirk. There's no smut. Like, bro, he just doing what the man is. He is what you would want your son to be. Straight up. Bro, if you
Yeah.
had a daughter, you would want your daughter to bring home a nigga like fucking Devin Haney. Why is it so bad? Why is it so bad, bro? If you are a jit and you boxing, you should probably aspire to follow in the footsteps of a Devin Haney.
Facts.
What is that bad? How's that bad, bro? How's that
And it's
bad?
not though. It's not. But
Black man that's put
people,
in a great position. He don't be involved in bullshit, bro. And he stands on what he believes in. What the fuck is so bad about that?
bro, it's not. You know.
The
But
internet is not made up to make this to show us in a positive light. So the most positive of us is not gonna get shown in that kind of light, bro. It's nasty out here for black people. You see the
Y'all
shit
let
that
this
going
y'all
on
let
Twitter.
this
We on Twitter, yo. You see the shit that going on Twitter, yo.
y'all let this man Ryan say fuck all niggas and fuck all Muslims. And then let this nigga say I ain't apologizing to y'all, fuck you.
Yeah, like you
yeah,
seen it what happened, like,
And
bro.
then y'all niggas be putting y'all tongue up this nigga ass, bro.
yeah,
Yeah, but then
It's
want to talk.
nasty.
But then you even these boxers, nigga, Jared Anderson talking about what he was gonna do to Devin Haney if he seen him. Bro, you ain't gonna do nothing around Garcia. He just disrespected you as a person and your religion, fam. Oh,
bro.
bro,
You know who I hate?
you
I hate this nigga Andre Jarrell, man. This
Yeah, he's the
old
worst.
washed up
He's the
nigga.
worst. He's the
He's
worst,
the
bro.
worst,
He's
yo.
the worst, bro.
He a king coon. That's what you call a king coon,
He's
yo.
he's the worst, bro. Tap
Who's
dancing
the
Tap
worst?
crazy.
dance.
Andre
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 Darrell.
bro.
Jarrell.
Oh yeah.
Bro, Clarissa is more man than a lot of these niggas, dog. And I don't even mean
Facts.
to
Hell
disrespect
yes.
her, bro. But
Facts.
Clarissa ain't with that fuck shit.
Facts.
You talk crazy about Devin in front of her, she gonna check your ass, bro. You talk crazy
Mm.
about any of them in front of her, she's going to check your ass. That shit
Yeah, and
don't
she
be doing
fucks
that
and
shit.
she rocks with Shakur, and she will still
Exactly.
check you.
She'll check Shakur
Yeah,
and don't give a fuck.
yeah.
Like, bro, Bud ain't going for that shit, bro. Bud
Don't you
unfollow this
realize throughout all this shit, she not defending Shakur? You don't hear her say nothing.
nigga. Bro, did you hear Bud say he don't co-sign that shit?
Yeah, yo, you hear what Buzz saying? He's saying all roads lead through Devon, basically.
Yeah.
And bro, but they're not putting up with that bullshit because it's like, bro, they see what's right in boxing, and you know that Devin Haney is he's in the right direction, bro.
What
And
pisses me? Go ahead, bro. My bad.
I'm gonna finish this. And I understand like all boxers they deserve fans and they deserve haters, but it's a difference when you're a hater and you're a hater because you're being delusional versus like, okay, I just don't like the dude, I criticize the dude, but I understand what he's doing, and I understand that I'm not gonna hate on that. So
Dude, somebody on Twitter, somebody told me not to even respond to the name, but he said, "Man, Dev is really trash, bro." I was just like, "Nigga, if you think he trash, then we clearly not watching the same sport."
Yeah.
yeah,
Devin trash and so is Devin Booker, nigga. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Devin Booker's trash. Devin Haney's trash. LeBron James is trash. Steph Curry's
I
trash.
don't
You know,
believe the trash. The
finally,
reason why I don't believe the trash shit because if he was trash, Shakur and Tank would have been had them on their resume. They'd have been
but see,
snatched his belt
you
off him.
gotta
Bro,
look
if he
at
was
this.
trash, they would have
These
told him you're
dudes, that's
trash
the
and would have
they
stopped
they
responding.
get the most engagement they ever got on social media when they talk bad shit about Devin. They get a howl for that shit because they get some likes and they get engagement. People actually pay attention to what they saying. They get pushed back or whatever. So it's easy for them. Devin is the most talked about boxer on the internet.
Bro, I'm gonna be real with you. And what's so bad is, all right, let me ask you something. And please y'all let me land the plane. Now I gotta ask you a question first. All y'all. Who are the top 5 boxers around that weight class in today's time? From fucking 130 to like say 160. Who are the top boxers? From 135 to 160. Top, just name, give me 5. The top.
Devin Haney,
Exclude Devin.
exclude Devin, Boots, Shakur. If you count Tank, because I don't. Do you want to count active or do you or
You
no?
can count. You can count Tank.
Okay, Tank. Um, Keyshawn, and then like maybe Ryan Tio.
All right. Do y'all agree with that?
Yeah, about the
All right.
same list.
Now look, who the fuck out of all those didn't this nigga send the offer to?
He sent the offer to everybody. He tried to fight everybody. Everybody.
Now, who the fuck did Tank send the offer to? Who did Tio send the offer to? Who did Keyshawn send the offer to? Who did Shakur send the offer to? Who the fuck did Boots send the offer to?
This is why they hate Dev, because he put everybody's favorite
You
fighter
you
on
know I
Front
went
Street.
silent for a reason.
Yo, he put
Exactly.
niggas on Front Street. Like, you want this smoke or not? They
Nigga,
don't
when
want the
Debo come
smoke.
around, nigga tuck the chains, bro.
Tuck their chains, son. For
But
real.
when he leave,
They
yeah, we
start
talking
talking
again.
again. hmm
And
That's how it
Bill,
go.
bro, Bill gotta be big worm, bro. Bill ain't fucking off. Bill is not fucking off. If Devin is Debo, Bill is big motherfucking worm. I done told you once. I'm not finna tell your ass again, Smokey. Nigga is straight up. I might make an animation about that shit with Keyshawn Davis and Smokey, and Devin is as Bill is big worm, nigga, and Devin Debo.
Man,
I
If they
already
want to
made
see a
one.
real fight,
I
they
already
gotta go.
made
They
one. All
gotta
right.
see Debo.
I made a fucking cartoon. It's like a whole 3 minute long cartoon. They got Keyshawn and Shakur chopping it up. They walking around talking, and then they go to meet Bob Arum and talk about who they finna fight. He get them a list of fighters. He got Jermaine Ortiz, Nair Albright, fucking Emiliano Vargas, and a whole bunch of bullshit fighters, and they all interested in them. And then all you hear is the Debo music.
Dun, 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 dun.
Then the fucking door fly open, and Devin ass was like, "Are we fighting or what?" And then this nigga Keyshawn get up and take off running, and Shakur looking at him like, "What the fuck?" But yeah, I made that shit, bro. I'm gonna put that shit out too.
Nah, put that shit out,
oh yeah,
Joe.
we're gonna check that out for
Nigga
sure.
gonna sue the fuck out my ass because it looked just like them niggas too. It's crazy.
All
Man,
this AI bullshit they putting out, man. Put
I
that
ain't
shit
even
out.
use AI, bro.
I'm just saying,
I
use all
use
that
this AI to make the app that I use to make it.
hmm Nah, put that shit out, Joe. You good. You good.
bro, you seen the AI video boxing videos on Twitter,
That's what
bro?
I'm
Where
talking
the
about,
boxing
Joe.
matches, bro? What the
They
hell is
doing the
that?
most,
Nah,
man. That shit,
I don't pay attention to none of that shit. I said hell
that
Nah,
no.
shit go
you don't like
viral.
AI art,
I
but you
said
gotta
something
stop being an
about it.
old ass man, nigga. That shit that they had, bro, that shit is fire, bro. That shit they had they were simulating the fights, and nigga, that shit was accurate.
That shit
Nah,
was
that
scary
shit
as
not
hell.
cool. That shit
I
not cool.
was like, what the hell is this?
Nah, that shit is
Nah, I'm
nasty.
getting old. I'm getting super old because
Yeah.
I'm looking at this shit because I'm like, hold on. I'm looking like when did Devin Haney fight Tank?
Nigga, when did Bud fight Boots?
Yeah, that's why I was like, what? When did Bud fight Boots, bro? Because they look accurate. I was like, what the fuck?
Yes, bro, because Bud was jabbing the fuck out Boots' ass. He was swinging all that wild shit.
I can't believe
Bud
we
was
having this
jabbing the shit out that
conversation
nigga,
right
bro.
now. Let's not have a conversation about the fake AI video, man.
Watch, it's gonna have AI prediction for fights.
Yeah, that
Bro,
shit is nasty,
they do
bro.
have
Nigga
AI
don't want
prediction for fights,
it.
fam. Do you not know that
We
AI tells you?
know, we
Oh yeah,
know,
you know what?
bro.
Yeah, I did see that
I
because
told you
I
that,
got
bro.
I got Chat GPT well on my phone, whatever that shit's called, and I asked about Richard Torres versus Frank Sanchez. That shit said Richard Torres was gonna win.
Bro, but you asked the wrong thing. I gotta teach you how to fucking ask that shit questions.
Oh shit, it's like
I fuck
iRobot.
with AI
Niggas
too. I
asking
fuck
the wrong
with it too. I
questions.
fucking with it
No,
early
it
in the
ain't. It
game,
ain't.
but I
It
just
ain't
don't.
the.
I
It ain't the
understand
questions
like
you
the
asking them. It's
prompts
the
that
way
you
you
ask.
asking the questions. Like
Yeah, in a manner,
prompt.
but the
So
whole thing is like, it's fake and it's not real.
bro.
And
Listen
then
to me,
once,
I
like,
know
you
fam.
it's
know,
it's
like, you know,
scary.
and
Man, y'all
the
gotta
thing
listen to
is,
me,
hold
man. I
on,
just
let me finish. You cut me off, right? Once it start putting people in advantageous positions, you start putting out fake videos of people in a bad in a negative light, man. That shit is not cool, yo. And then you got everybody watching the video and all talk is about this person in a negative light, and the shit is fake, bro. It's
Yeah,
not
that
even
should trip me
real.
out. I'm not a fan of that.
man, I
I'm
can
not a fan
understand.
of that.
I understand what
And
you're
I
saying.
fuck with AI hard. I used to
Yeah,
make AI generative art like early in the game, NFTs, real early in the game. You see my PFP, I got an invisible friend up there, bro. I done made money off of AI, but when it comes to like real likeness and real people and you making fake situations, we can't fuck with that, bro.
Come
okay,
here.
okay. So can I say what I was going to say?
What's up? Talk.
Nigga, I done made 7 bands.
That's little.
Literally
I sold
from
this NFT right here for about 8.
you just said you to let you
All right,
finish.
my bad. I ain't gonna cut you off. I ain't
I
mean to
made
do that.
7 bands, bro. Betting on fucking fights just from getting bro. They just tell you is how you ask. Some of these fights be staged, fam. I'm gonna just tell you straight up, and
Stay.
they'll tell you the results of the
Nah.
fights. Right? I don't really care if you believe me or not. I'm the one betting on it.
It's
I
grabbing
bet.
all
God
information,
damn, you gotta let
everything
me
that
finish
it's
talking.
saying. Like you explaining
You
the
gotta let.
AI, but you not
You ain't
like
letting me finish
explaining how
talking.
it work, bro. Like,
You ain't
damn.
let me finish
Okay.
talking, fam.
Yeah,
How
fam.
am I gonna
Yeah.
explain it if you cut me off just like you told me?
All right, you got it. You got it, fam.
What I'm trying to tell you is, I literally bet round by round, bro. I bet round by round. It's the way you ask them. It's not. It's not. You can't just go in there, bitch, and say who won the fight between Devin Haney and Keyshawn Davis. Because I'm like, well, the fight hasn't happened yet. If you ask them motherfucker to put up the scorecards for the fight, that's a little bit fucking different. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, that shit ain't cool. But at the same damn time, bro, that shit just
It takes common, like the common knowledge. It grabs everything from the internet. It scrapes the internet, and it makes deductive reasoning to give you those answers. Like it's kind
that's
of
chat GPT. That's not all of them.
all AI work the
All
same
right, bro.
way, bro.
All right.
They all work the same way. But that don't mean that the fights are staged. That's the what I'm pushing back
Nigga,
against.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna be stuck in my ways. I don't want to see no fucking AI boxing fight.
Me
Fuck
either.
that.
Okay,
Fuck that shit.
congratulations. I think y'all are missing the entire point.
No,
And
I understand you can make some money off of predictions, of course, because it's helping you make the prediction. It's more like, it's more precise with the prediction. I get that. But I'm not gonna say that the fight is scripted because it's making a more accurate prediction.
fam, I said some of these fights are fucking staged, and which some of these fights are staged, bro. I didn't say none of the fights that I betted on were staged. I said sometimes AI has the results before niggas have the results. You have to ask them motherfucker for the scorecards. Bro, I've sent numerous fights to Artman and sent him, hey, this is gonna happen. And then the fucking that happens.
Said just pull up the phone. Sorry, that's not the fortune teller. So Artman the Great. Yeah, shout out to everybody in the chat. Um, so we about to get an announcement pretty soon between Devin.
Yeah.
What do y'all think
Yeah,
it's gonna be? Most likely I think it's gonna be
IBF.
Keyshawn first.
I think it's IBF, Keyshawn. You know what I think's gonna happen, bro? I think Devin Haney might end up fucking fighting Manny Pacquiao because Keyshawn Davis is gonna goddamn go into the IBF and try to fight Liam Paro for the IBF belt and then try to revisit Devin Haney after Devin whooped Manny Pacquiao ass. But I don't know how that's gonna play out because
Manny Pacquiao. The fact that Manny Pacquiao name is an option is so crazy to me.
it is,
It's
but bro, he's
insane,
right
man.
behind. He's right under that shit, dog. I mean,
yeah.
shit. I mean, you can't get mad at Devin.
These
Manny
rankings
Pacquiao
is
said he want to fight for a
nasty,
belt.
man. Mob ties, bro.
Pacquiao said he want to fight for a belt.
I don't see that shit happen. I can see Devin fighting Keyshawn next. I think he's gonna bite down and just take the deal.
So you think Keyshawn?
I
You
think
think
he knowing
Keyshawn is
that he's
gonna bite
fighting.
down and take the deal after he just told you niggas he's not doing that shit,
Yeah, because what if the purse bid? What if it is a success?
Bro, how is it gonna be a success when there's nobody bidding on that motherfucker but Top
Shit,
Rank?
we don't know. That's what I'm saying. We don't know who's gonna bet on that motherfucker.
Yeah,
Bro,
we don't
yes you
know who
do.
gonna
Nigga,
bid.
Turkey just told you he's not doing that shit because Keyshawn tried to get over on him. Who else? Zoof is not fucking with Keyshawn. Who else is gonna bid on the fight? The Zone said they're not interested.
Matchroom.
Bro, why would Matchroom bid on it and Devin Haney's not signed to Matchroom?
That's the thing. He might try to. I don't know. We don't know.
Devin Haney's never been signed to Matchroom.
One fight there.
Said Keyshawn fight in September or October. Yep, I
I
can't
hope.
wait.
That's what I hope. But in reality, bro, Devin can't make this nigga Keyshawn fight.
Yeah,
True.
but that's why I'm like, bro, he's making himself look foolish. But
Making himself look green as hell. Like, cause you did all this pump faking, nigga. You went all to Rancho Cucamonga doing all this weird shit. Nigga, you
yeah,
didn't in the water tomorrow. Nobody fight me.
talking
Nigga,
about some,
that's 15 contracts, bro. Like, dang, what else you want?
I'm gonna hit Debo with a brick. Like, come on, bro, you gotta fight this dude next, bro. You
It
doing
was
all
a
this
cloud
stuff,
chasing
bro.
Olympics, bro.
Why you ain't hit Albright with a brick?
That's what I'm saying.
Why you ain't
Nobody.
hit
Like
Oh, you know
Devin
why?
with a 4-time
Whenever I
champ.
have this conversation with them, they just tell me that Albright is just some type of super duper special fighter that we just don't know about.
that nigga's a CNA, bro. That nigga don't have time to be dedicated to boxing. He shouldn't even be like not to compete with them type of niggas that y'all say Keyshawn is. If this nigga has a daytime job, I guarantee you
For
this nigga don't have
him being a
the nigga don't have
four-time
enough PTO,
CNA,
bro, to go in and fight at fucking Devin Haney, bro.
he did a hell of a job with a silver medalist, bro. For real, yo. For real. Unless Keyshawn is just not that good. You
Keyshawn is
understand
not
what
what
I'm
you think
saying?
he is.
Yeah, we all know
So,
this.
or
People
maybe,
think
just
that
maybe,
Keyshawn
Keyshawn
is
needs some
rare.
more work.
He does. He has to,
Niggas ain't putting that into consideration. Like maybe the
but,
nigga just ain't ready yet.
bro. And but see, the problem
We
is,
know he not ready yet. It's just
but the,
that people hate Devin so much. They looking for anybody they could fucking pull out a hat to beat Devin. And
the
since
problem,
Keyshawn had a couple of aggressive fights that look nice, they like, yeah, Keyshawn could do it. All right, cool.
fam,
Let's
that
see.
nigga is older than Devin.
We know.
So what I'm saying is, if you're not ready yet, bro, he ain't never gonna be ready.
Yep,
Like, nigga, in 3 years, your prime is gonna start to decline. When are you
yep.
gonna be ready?
Is it his fault that he's late in the game like
Yes,
this?
it's his fault. You decide to go, get your ass within the Olympics, turn pro, and then go back. Did nobody tell you to do that? And not only that, bro, you turned down a bunch of fights. You could have at least 20. Bro, Lomachenko didn't have this issue. Y'all are the same prestige. What the fuck? You did the same thing,
The
Lomachenko?
Hitchens said Albright is good. They sparred.
Bro,
I heard him say that,
I
but
don't take nothing Hitchison say
yeah, I mean,
for word. The only thing I take him saying is he dropped Keyshawn because I seen that shit. Bro, I don't know how he expect to beat Devin, and Richard Hitchens is like a Safeway Select version of Devin, bro. And
Keep it that the way Devin was hitting that bag. Let's say Devin rehydrate to like that, but just bigger, but in better shape. Honestly, do y'all think Keyshawn's body can hold up to that type of punch? Those type of punches?
dog, no, because Albright was punching the fuck out of Keyshawn, bro, and those
you,
straights,
They
dog,
was snapping
you, you,
Keyshawn head all the way back. You seen that?
you
dog.
seen, you
Albright
I
see,
was
watched
snapping this shit.
and I watched like 5 fights from Keyshawn last night. Keyshawn does not move his head at
yes,
all. At all.
yes, and
Not not even
his
a little bit.
his feet is to me his feet is very slow. But I wanted to say this: when you seen Devin hit the punching bag, right? You saw him turning over his punches, right? Like y'all
Yeah,
saw that.
the
Yes. He
mechanics
said
is getting more
when has Devin
developed.
ever fought somebody and stopped somebody to the body? When has Keyshawn ever fought a number one?
I see the mechanics getting more developed and more defined, bro.
Way more better. Yes,
He
yes.
turning over, he's sitting on that shit. It's coming from where it's supposed to come from.
That's
He's
what
gonna
happens
hurt
when you don't put
somebody.
yourself in the box, bro. When you don't put yourself in the box, he gets to work with who wants to work with. He gets to bring in who he wants to bring in. He doesn't have a set of sparring partners, a set of trainers. Is none of that shit. He don't have
See,
to. He don't have to
like
have
I was saying
great sparring
before, like
partners.
Dev is still learning. He's a student of the game. He in it for legacy. The rest of them, once they get their first like kind of big contract, they feel like they made it. They
Yeah,
telling everybody what to do. They telling their trainers when they gonna show
silk
up at
sheets
the
and
gym.
shit.
They
Yeah,
not they not disciplined no more. They feel like they the boss of their own business. Now they get to tell people what to do. It's not the same kind of regimen. They
like
get,
for example, Tank.
yeah, I was about to
On
bring
some
that
real
up.
shit, Tank. How the fuck is you finna tell Coach Calvin anything, fam?
It's
How you
nasty,
finna
bro.
tell Coach Calvin anything? I've been coach. I raised you.
I'm
I,
the one that made that video, the one that
what,
went viral and shit. I was talking about how the nigga was like talking to the nigga and had his jacket up and shit like that, talking to the nigga. I had made that video, yo.
bro? That
But
bipolar ass shit, bro. This nigga don't. He didn't have to do that to your little monkey ass, nigga. He really didn't. And you gonna tell the nigga that trained you and that knows your limit, bro? Because your coaches know your peaks and
yo, this
limits.
is the crazy part to me. He got them on a stipend, so they get paid when he wants them to get paid, but they can't go out and go earn money. What the fuck is going on? What's wrong with this nigga Tank, yo?
And
Bro,
nigga,
he's a
you think he Prince, bro? The
bro,
fuck?
he's a diva, bro. He's a diva. Tank is a diva, bro.
That shit is crazy.
How you a
And
diva?
then
You ain't even making the most money.
when they go try to make some money, he's saying, yo, they only in it for the fame. Like, no, they got bills like you got bills, nigga. Fuck is wrong with this nigga, yo?
Bro, he
This
be tweaking, bro.
oh, bro, this nigga goofy as hell, bro. This like your pops, bro. What is wrong with this man, dog? What's wrong with Shakur, bro?
I, I, I don't know what's wrong with these dudes, bro.
You
Bro,
know, another thing too, they see Dev and that shit fuck up their brain. They older than Dev, bro. We all forgetting this shit. They all older than this nigga Dev. They knew
yeah,
Dev since he was little and watched them come up and punish and push shit fucking down and fucking get that bag. And then he already had money. Shakur was in the nigga crib eating his cereal and shit like that, Joe. Come
bro.
on, man.
Bill gave Shakur 5K. He
Come
gave
on.
Shakur 5K to bring him to go back to work. Bro, this dude's been looking out for that guy. They've been looking out for him.
They
He's just
hate that
weird, bro.
they hate what he represent and what they doing because they know that they'll never be able to do it on that level.
I know what
They
it is, bro.
forgetting.
I don't even think it's that. Them niggas, like, when you have an influence like that in your life, bro, you looking at this nigga like he your pops too, bro. And when you don't get that, when you leave and you don't get that same attention from nowhere else, you gonna start to envy the nigga Devin for no apparent fucking reason. Nigga ain't did a damn thing to you at all, at fucking all, but you hate this nigga for no apparent reason at
And
all.
then another thing too, they probably all a life attributed everything that happened good with Devin is that oh he got money. This is because they got money. That's because they got money, and they never gave Devin the credit for putting in the work and going in and winning them fights and winning them titles. They never gave him the credit. Everything they attribute because oh Silver Spoon, Bill paid his way through. They never gave him the credit. Now when it's time to see him,
Oh,
they
Bill
nervous.
bought a loss off in Mexico. Same
Yeah,
old
like,
stupid shit.
and but every time they ever got in the ring with the nigga Devin, he gave them pure work. So he a conundrum in their mind, and he really like he frightens them. He frightened them. Every time Devin got in the ring with any one of them niggas, he gave these niggas work, bro.
Bill bought a loss off from Mexico. Fuck out of here.
What does that
It
matter?
says
I'm winning. Let's
So
get more
y'all beat
wins.
him. You beat him then.
Yeah, you beat him if you feel like that. Nah, they rather just jump on the internet and talk shit.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. When we was talking about on B Up channel, who would you put like on the Mount Rushmore? Nigga, you can't put these niggas on the fucking mount. You can't let this nigga fight no fucking Tommy Hearns, no Roberto Duran, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, Shakur's gonna die in the ring if he fucking fight.
Yeah.
The fuck? Bro, you
When
can't
when
put
we
that
had
nigga against no fucking Marvin Hagler, bro. You trying to see that nigga get unalived.
when
They
he
never
had
got
that
that type of
conversation,
fight.
I was like, the only person I could see there is actually Dev with the mentality. If you want to put Bud up there too, you could put Bud, but Bud is just retired, so I can't. I don't want to really talk about Bud, but
Yeah, we
like
was talking
active,
about active fighters, yeah, and I'm like, man, shit, Boots and Devin.
yeah.
I mean, nigga, who else? Benavidez too big. Nigga, who else?
That's it.
Boots and Devin.
Yeah,
I like shock, yo.
I
Shot,
love. I like shot too, bro.
the shot getting splashed out, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. Them niggas stepping on niggas. Them niggas stepping on shock ass. I ain't gonna cap to you.
Yeah, true.
I like
Yeah,
I like his
yeah.
mentality and his style. Bullshit,
that
yo.
shit. Shock ass is one hell of a talent, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like,
In this era, bro, shock. Huh. That's because, bruh, I rock with like the current fighters I rock with is Devin, Earl, Deontay, and Shock and Boots, because they have a mentality where it's like they want to just fight. They want to fight. So
Mm.
yeah, you can't break them of that damn mentality either.
yeah,
Like
like
Mm.
Deontay tried to suppress that shit. That shit ain't work. Nigga, you can smoke as much DMT as you want to, nigga. That shit is still in you, bro.
yep.
It ain't going nowhere.
But it's like, bro, I saw like Shock recent interview, bro, and it's just his mentality is just like, bro, I'm gonna keep fighting. If I can't get that Shakur fight, I'm gonna try to fight Navarrete. If I don't get Navarrete, I'm gonna fight the winner of Lamont Roach and Williams Zapata, and that's what I want to hear. I want to hear that
Mm.
from fighters, bro. Keep going.
He trying to get it.
You don't want to
Yeah,
hear you too. I'm too little to fight. You tell me you don't want
I
to
don't.
hear that.
I don't want to hear Shakur talk about how he's small.
Yeah.
Nigga, no, you just been treated small by the people you fuck with. Nigga, you're not small. You just been a damn store runner your entire life, so you think you're small.
He
No.
said Tank just missed court for domestic violence, so now he on the run again. Damn.
Oh my fucking god.
If that's true, then God damn it.
Bro,
Yeah, that's why he know. That's why he deleted his burner. He on the run again.
bro, I'm strangle this nigga, man. What is wrong? This nigga pissed me off so bad, bro. Like fuck, Tank. What the fuck?
Yeah,
He got
Tank
that
be
money. He
tripping,
felt
bro.
like he made it. I told you, like once these niggas get that first big contract, they feel like they made it. They ready to kick their shoes off, chill, go to the club, smoke a little weed, fuck some bitches.
Man, that
They
nigga
trying to get
be
their shit up. They
twerking
ain't,
and shit, man.
they ain't worried. They ain't trying to go to the gym every day. Head coach screaming at them, telling them to go hit the bag for
He
fucking 10
lost that
rounds.
hunger. He got them silk sheets.
Yeah.
Boy, nigga, if you would do what you were supposed to do, coach wouldn't scream at your ass.
I'm saying coach to scream at you, period. That's boxing. That's a
Shit.
part of the game, yo.
I don't know
Regardless
about
how
Calvin.
good you are,
Them ain't
they
screaming
don't
at
they
that nigga.
don't they don't, your coach never give you a false sense of security. They keep you alert.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie to you. You dead ass right, because my coach, that nigga don't ever tell me I'm doing anything right. He tell me if it's not perfect, it's not right. Nigga.
Yeah, that's we know the game if you've been in there, bro. Coach is not trying to hear nothing.
There's no
You
satisfaction.
could win it. You could win a fight in spectacular fashion.
He gonna tell
He
you
gonna
you did
look
alright.
at some. You did all right. I was telling you this in the third round. We could have got that shit done faster.
Alright.
You bullshit. I'm telling
You
you,
gotta go
bro.
back to work.
You
Hold on,
gotta go back to work. Niggas don't want to hear that shit.
we in the gym Monday.
And exactly, niggas don't want to hear that. Niggas want to hear all the praise and all they want to hear what the casuals and the fans gotta say. They don't want to hear what the coach in the corner gotta say, bro. You seen what Tank did to his whole fucking coaching team. He X'd them niggas out
Hey,
because they
I ain't
was
gonna lie
telling
to
him
you.
like,
You dead ass right. Bro, Bud don't even listen to his corner ever. Nigga, Bud ain't listen to them niggas. Bud ain't listen to them niggas at all, bro. I promise you. I've watched so many fights where them niggas just be talking and Bud head be somewhere completely the fuck else. And people just
But
go out there bitch and just pull the wind out his ass because he just Bud. Everybody can't do that shit though, and people be having it sadly mistaken, thinking that shit is just something that you can do. And
A
you
bro.
fuck
lot of
Bud,
times when you in there, like
lose.
it'd be hard for you to think. You revert to your instincts. You just riding off of your instincts, off of what you do. Sometimes it's hard for niggas to adjust. The niggas that can actually think while they doing that shit and adjust is deadly,
The
bro.
Masters, yeah.
You masters. And I think Devin is one of them niggas to see what's in front of him and be able to adjust like, oh shit.
But I'm gonna tell
Or
you
listen
this
to the
though.
corner and be like, okay, this is what I need to do and be able to adjust round and round.
This is it's a type of thing though, bro. See, this is my thing with boxing. I coach boxing, bro. So it's kind of like there's fighters have their set way of fighting, and then there's two ways to go about it. You either go and you just pretty much polish what they already do and work on what they don't do, or you can teach them situational boxing. I'm a
Yeah,
fan of the situational boxing. Like there is no one set way to do anything.
no.
Like there's no one set way to block a punch. There's no one set way to parry. There's no one set way to do none of this shit. You got to figure out what's going to work for you and which in this moment. So when this fighter or you get in this position, you do this. It don't matter if it's this fighter, that fighter, this fighter, that fighter. When you get put in this sort of position, this is how you react to when this happens.
Yeah.
That's how Devin is fucking bro. It don't matter, bro. You can put that nigga in front of the great Khali. Want to know what the fuck to do. It's
Yeah.
because he's taught situationally. Floyd is taught situationally.
Yeah. You gotta put that into your fighter from when it's a blank slate, like from off the rip.
Exactly. Now, niggas like Tank. Bro, Tank don't fight situationally. Bro, Tank is a back foot fighter, bro. Real shit. Tank is a back foot fighter unless he don't respect your power. But from the start of every damn fight, Tank be on dancing. He be using his feet, dancing around niggas, counter punching.
Hmm. Looking for an opening.
That nigga is not like,
He's not controlling the pace of the action.
no.
He's not dictating what's happening there. He's reacting to what you're doing.
Exactly. So
It's a big difference.
his ring generalship. So that's why I picked Devin over Tank because
That's
Devin's
why I picked Devin
ring
over
generalship.
most of them. Who else is moving that way? That's creating the offense and dictating the pace and putting people in situations besides Devin right now.
Shit, nobody around or in that weight class. Nobody. Nobody at all.
Why you think they compare him with everybody, bro? They feel like he got a shot with everybody. Why you think that the promotional companies deal with Bill and Devin in the capacity that they deal with them? They don't have to deal with them as a promotional company. They put them on the bill.
Yeah, that's very much true, bro.
I agree. Devin is a draw, bro. And
He's a
then
draw.
like, and then you also got to understand that Devin is an entertaining fighter, bro. He's not a boring fighter. It's just that like he may not get the knockouts like everybody wants him to, but bro, he's not. Besides that, he's very versatile.
Bro, when he was getting knockouts, y'all motherfuckers ain't give him no type of praise. That motherfucker got knockout of the year. Richard
Yeah,
Henderson, Shakur Stevenson. Bro, ain't none of these niggas got no knockout of the year.
yeah,
Tank,
But
they're
but
actually
I
get
think
pillow
knockout
one
of the
fisted.
year.
thing it's like yo when he was knocking people out, it was the competition that he had. When a competition rose, it's like people expected him to fight the same way. No, he learned and he elevated and he evolved. He learned how to put himself in those situations to where okay, I could get hurt. You gotta learn. You have to elevate. He's able to adjust when he see that shit coming. He step out the way and step around a motherfucker. Put that jab on him, yo. Create
Yep,
that distance. He take that shit away from you immediately and
yep,
control the pace. Control the pace. Put you on your back foot. Now
yep.
you trying to figure out what to do. You don't know what to do. You trying to find an opening that's not there.
Devin's a game plan fighter, bro. He sticks to the game plan, bro.
Stick to the game plan.
If it works, bro. And I
Yeah, they work.
respect that a lot. I
Mm,
respect it. The only game plan I didn't respect was when he went at Ryan. But then again, Ryan was on PEDs, bro. So we don't even know.
Yeah. No, we do know because Devin fought Ryan like how many times already, bro? Like, the weight hasn't changed that much dramatically to where like, all right, boom, I get in there with him and I get hit with some shit. It feel regular. I know what I could stand and I know what I can't stand. This is Ryan took that gamble. He said, I'm gonna come in 3 pounds overweight and I'm gonna take this Ostarine and retain my muscle mass and my energy. And when we in these 50-50 exchanges that I know Devin gonna give me, because I done fought him before, I'm gonna hit him with some shit he not expecting. And that's what happened. He got to it early. He put him in that situation early in the fight and was able to win on his gamble. And that's what a lot of people don't recognize and notice. Like, yo, when you know what you can handle, what homeboy he came in, he was like, yo, when I got him with these motherfuckers, the first punch, I didn't even fucking get hit, but I blocked it with my glove and I knew I wasn't supposed to be at that weight class. You know what you can stand and you know what you can't stand with in your weight class and the people that you've been fighting. So Devin, he didn't adjust and he gave Ryan that opportunity off the rip. And he got tagged. He got tagged with some shit that he wasn't expected. That motherfucking PD hook, that Ostarine hook, that should have hurt anybody, yo, within that weight range. You realize everybody after that, like, yo, nah, he gotta get on that Vada. We need that
Yep.
with Ryan. I'm not fighting him unless he do that.
Nah, I agree. I agree.
Well, I'm gonna be honest with you. Niggas been suspecting Ryan to be dirty before that.
Even
That's
before that, yeah.
knowledge. Luke Campbell said Ryan was dirty.
Yeah.
Tank said Ryan was dirty. Luke Campbell said he know when he knocked some motherfucker out and he watched their senses leave and he punched. He said I punched this kid and this kid hit the deck and he ain't never seen nobody shake back faster ever in his boxing career. He's like, that's not fucking normal. Because he said he watched the kid go back to the corner, sit down, and he's looking at him and he's completely recovered. And I just rocked him and he ain't had no legs. He's like, that's just not normal. He's like, and then during the drug testing, the shit just evaporated. He don't know what happened to the drug testing. That shit just was gone. Tank was saying this nigga's definitely on steroids. And Ryan said, nigga, I would do a test with anybody at any time. You see how Ryan looked when he was VADA testing, when he was testing actually? Like with
Imagine how pumped that nigga Ryan feel. Like if you just a regular workout nigga and you took some shit like creatine, I mean, you know how that should make you feel. So
bro, that
imagine,
shit make you feel like you can punch through a fucking brick. Bro, I take creatine before a workout, bro. I feel like I can punch through a brick wall, bro.
son, bro, you don't stop, yo. You just go. You just go. You just go. Keep going. That pre-workout, you just go.
And
You
then
only feel
that
it
that
when you get it.
what's that shit that you the recovery supplements, bro? You take that
Mhm.
shit, you wake up the next morning and don't even feel like you didn't did anything.
You ready to go all over again.
That shit is and that's just legal
That
shit.
nigga and that nigga was on fucking nandrolone, bro. That's straight up and down testosterone.
Yeah,
That's
that's
that pure shit. That's heroin right there.
but
That's that tap.
at the same time, Osterin and Nandrolone, bro, they give Osterin to horses. One.
Hmm.
And they give it to fucking uh HIV patients that are losing bone marrow to
No,
density of their bone.
this is why Ostarine was created. It was created for chemotherapy
Yes,
patients
bro.
that was wasting away that can't eat to retain their muscle mass and their energy
And bone
while they
density.
can't in bone density while they can't eat. So this is why the boxers take it for the advantages because when you cut and you can't eat and you want to stay strong so you could train.
And let me compound this to you, bro. When when you're cutting weight, let's say Ryan has stopped taking that shit, taking Nandrolone a month before. That shit, you know how that shit stores in all his fat cells.
Yeah,
Well, it stores inside muscle too. When you
yeah.
having to cut muscle, bro, like how he had to, because you know that motherfucker was big as a bitch, and all that shit released back in his. I honestly believe he was taking Nandrolone probably before they negotiated and signed that fight, stopped when they signed the fight to start VADA testing, and was microdosing ostarine to one, suppress that nandrolone in his system, and for two, so he wouldn't peak until fight week.
Yeah,
That shit
that's
right
how the
there,
cycle works.
bro. That
And
shit right there,
you
you
cycle
should
it
not
out your
be able to
system.
compete. Period at all, bro. Because that's like premeditated. You see what I'm saying? That's like premeditated unaliving. You shouldn't be able
They
to compete,
know
period.
this already. This is why they gave him a chance. Like, yo, come in and plead, your case. And he settled with them. They made an agreement. He pled the lesser charges and settled the fuck out. He didn't even want to take that fight. And plus, they had the video of him flushing the system on the day of his VADA test, yo.
With an IV, bro. What green IV have you ever seen?
It doesn't make a difference. Any IV, it all helps you flush your system and
Yeah,
cycle
that
it
shit
out.
is like, what the fuck? What was that though? I want to know what.
Any saline solution will help you cycle and push the shit out your system, bro.
And this shit didn't even push it out. That nigga still he still popped
It'll
dirty.
push it out immediately, but like you were saying, when
No,
you
I'm not saying
cutting
you
your
wrong,
last
bro.
couple of
I'm saying
pounds,
I'm saying
and
that
you
nigga he popped dirty the night of. That's what's fucking.
yeah, it's like when you draining your last couple of pounds and squeezing everything out, the last little bit that's trapped in your fat and your muscles will pop out
So
if
how
you're
much was
straining
this nigga
yourself.
really on?
A lot more, a
God
lot
damn,
more.
'cause you
That's
tested
what they
60 times.
caught. And people be so stupid they don't understand this whole concept. They be like, he was on 0, 0, no, that shit didn't work. Like, like whatever, man. I could tell you didn't graduate from high school.
And
You
then
never took a critical thinking course when you. That's your argument, bro.
I hate they bring up John Jones. Bro, John Jones had a picogram. John Jones shit literally came from contaminated substances. He didn't even fucking know. He didn't know. They barely knew. So when you have a picogram versus 60 times over the fucking steroid limit, that's clear as day
But
too.
this is the whole thing, bro. If you are a professional fighter and you already know that they test for shit, the best way to be is natural. Don't take any supplements at all, bro. Don't
That's
put
not nah,
anything.
bro. That ain't that I
Trust me,
understand what you're
man.
saying, bro. That shit ain't that shit
I,
is like,
I don't know, man.
what do I say? That shit is like, nigga,
It's
you
like
put yourself
what?
at a big, you put yourself at a real big disadvantage, bro.
It depends on how you living, bro.
I know, no, period. You can be living clean as a motherfucker. You can be clean as hell. You still put yourself at a disadvantage from a motherfucker who does take supplements. They're gonna be able to work out hard.
What I'm saying to you is it's because you in your mind that it's a disadvantage don't mean that people don't live clean and do things this way.
Everybody takes supplements.
Not everybody, bro.
You can't
Not
name
every,
one fighter that you like that don't take supplements.
we don't know because we ain't with them.
A
So it's an
supplement,
argument either way. It's an
bro.
argument either
Vitamin
way.
D is a supplement. Vitamins are supplements.
Absolutely
Amino acids are supplements.
true.
When you working at that rate, bro, you have to, fam.
Or you could
You can't
eat,
just
you
drink
could eat
water.
right. You could eat right.
Still, yeah, you can eat right, but you still have to fucking replenish at the pace, at the intensity that they work out at, 2 3 times a day. Yeah, you gonna have to. That's not normal.
You know,
Like, I watched this nigga Charlo work out, bro. Big Charlo. That nigga worked out 3 times a day for like 2 weeks straight. I'm looking at this nigga like, bro, you are weird. I don't know how the fuck them niggas was in there doing this shit. The gym hot as a bitch, bro. You in that bitch. Yeah, different mindset. I see why you get paid for what you do. Cause yeah,
it's an argument both ways, bro. But I do understand what you're saying, yo. That's the whole purpose in bringing a nutritionist in, bro.
yeah, that's true. That's
So
true.
you don't have to take the supplements, man. You eat the right shit at the right
Bro,
time
I'm
during the
telling you, I
day.
played
You
college
treat it
football.
like
Man.
you treat it
That
like you
shit damn near impossible, bro.
you treat it like you weightlifting, bro.
I have weightlifted and played college ball. That shit's damn near impossible to fucking
You right when it comes to like taking vitamins and shit like that, but I'm talking about other type of supplements and shit.
Oh, I don't know what the hell them niggas be taking. Shit, the most I ever took was a little bit of creatine, some of that ashwagandha that Ryan had took, and a bunch of vitamins and some
They
like.
be taking that GNC shit, the other shit. They take a lot of different shit.
I ain't taking
The
no protein.
ashwagandha, they be taking Ostarine. They take all different type of shit, bro.
I ain't taking no motherfucking protein. I ain't taking none of that shit.
They take protein, all of that shit.
I'm not taking that shit, nigga. That's gonna have your knees
You
hurt.
know. So yeah, it's two different classes when it comes to that shit. Vitamins, yeah, I get. You know what I mean? Yeah, amino acids, fish oils and shit. Like, I understand that to help replenish your
All that
body.
other shit, Brody. I don't know. Your boy don't know nothing about that shit.
They be taking it,
Your
bro.
boy
There's some
don't know
shit out
nothing.
there, yo. There's some shit out there, yo. And they take that shit, bro.
Hell no, because I remember being in JUCO, right? Man, this is damn Samoan, the strongest nigga I ever met in my life. I'm talking about he pause pressed 500 pounds, bro. Samoan, defensive tackle. We go
Mm,
across to Mount Sac. Man, they got a 6'10", 300-pound Samoan that bench press 605, bro. Pop dirty on that shit. Never seen
mm,
nothing like that shit before. Never in my life seen nothing like that shit before. Bro, you already strong as fuck. Why you taking steroids, man? That shit. And they didn't even work out as hard as us. Like, because our football team destroyed their football team. But, and them niggas was not strong. But in the weight room, man, forget about that shit. That nigga was on that shit. I came in like 8th place. Them niggas was strong as hell. And I'm strong myself. So,
mm.
like, nigga, my bench press wasn't really uh super high. I bench press like 365. That's the most I ever bench press. My squat was the one that was high up there, bro. I would squat like 600 pounds, bro. So that's how I competed. In the power clean, I power clean damn near 4. But since I got a little older, I suck at power cleans now.
You was getting it, bro, most definitely.
Nigga, I was
Shout.
300 pounds. I had no choice.
Mm,
I played offensive line.
mm,
So when I'll be telling you about those supplements and shit, yeah, you right, bro. But it's hard as a motherfucker competing with niggas that's eating the same way you do, living the same lifestyle as you, but they taking the supplements and you ain't. They gonna be able to work more than you, have better win. And shit just a little different, man. All that cheating
yeah,
shit, I don't condone none of that cheating shit.
true.
Yeah, who knows? But hey, man, I gotta get up out of here. I'll make some moves, but we're gonna do another live later on today.
All
All
right.
right, all right.
Hardmanapparel.com.